so
were. They
busy.
were fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had some good
Uh,
answers too.
all right. Well, we'll see. We'll see. Right now, we have a minor global audience, and I'm very excited for that. So, with no more ado, let's go do it.
All right.
Question number 1.
Reality TV.
If you were on a reality TV show, which one would you just totally win? Oh, this is so easy for me.
What would it be?
Should I just say it?
Yeah.
I would rock Alone. I
Really?
would. First off, don't I kind of look like one of the Alone guys? Like I've been
Yeah.
out in the woods for 5 months already.
Do you have all the skills? I could not survive that. I'd sit down and wait for them to come get me.
So you're not lasting the first 2 weeks and then going into full starvation mode.
I'm not lasting the first 2 hours.
They're the guys who do it now. The people who win are really, really good. I'm more like a season 1 person where I could do it. It's the aloneness of it that would do me in.
Yeah,
you know?
I'd go crazy a little bit.
Yeah, you need Survivor, not Alone. I think that's your show.
That's true.
Let's see what other people had to say.
If I was a cartoon, I would totally win Total Drama Island. I feel like I have the ingenuity to do it, you know? You have to go with my cat fly under the radar and not get anyone toes for that show. But yeah, I would totally win Total Drama Island if it was a cartoon. And I'm pretty sure that counts as a reality show because it was like a reality show, wasn't it? So yeah, that is one that I would win.
It's very meta.
Yeah.
Let me just say that. It's the height of meta.
Oh, it's great.
I would say the Real Housewives of Atlanta, although I do follow the one from Beverly Hills, but Atlanta is the one that I follow the most.
Can you win that show?
Can you win the Real Housewives? I think so. They act like it.
Potentially win Family Feud. I've always liked that show, and it seems easy. It seems like you'd be able to figure out what a lot of people think an answer is for something. Usually common answers. I think I'd win that.
Yeah, but you got to get 5 people together. You got your idiot cousin who's he doesn't know anything. That's the problem with that show. It's frustrating. Trust me.
I don't know if
I believe that I would win a show of Naked and Afraid, where if I were just put into the wild with nothing, I could somehow survive by the skill of my own hands and my thinking abilities and just surviving in the wild.
So yeah, no, Naked and Afraid is a little bit easier than Alone. It's just not as long, but still.
So I definitely win Love Island because I fall in love very quickly. And if the right person was also there with me, even if he wasn't forever, I feel like we'd be together for the whole show. So maybe.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Confident in her dating ability.
I dig that one, but it's like...
I would totally win The Bachelor. I'm very good at first impressions, I think. And yeah, I would play the game.
So you get the rose when you go on, or when you get thrown off? If you're a keeper, or if you're
if you're a keeper.
Ah, so she would get.
I'm pretty sure. Yeah.
All right, so now is a chance that everybody has to play our own version of a reality show. Vote for one of these people. Whoever it is that gets the most votes wins $25, and also makes it to the finals.
Yeah.
With a bigger chance for another vote. Today will all be decided.
Yes.
So
about the Real Housewives of Atlanta.
Yeah, it's clearly a popular show.
It's brutal. It's ruthless. I haven't seen it, but from what I've heard.
Yeah, I mean, I don't feel like that there's like a winner each episode the way that there is for, some of these other shows. But clearly they're winners. Exactly. They're winners and losers. Their Q ratings determine who is the winner, who's the rating. Yeah.
It is competitive.
But is it the reality game that we're all playing, just not as well as them, perhaps? perhaps.
That's just real life.
Yeah.
In your hometown.
But so what reality show do you want to be on?
Oh, I think I would hate any reality show.
You don't think you don't have the social competitiveness? I think you do.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. I feel like I'd enjoy something like Love Island or one of the like really dumb dating shows. I think I just wouldn't take it seriously enough where it would just be funny.
But that would be your superpower.
It's true.
Everyone's like, oh, Bella's not trying. Or is she actually trying by showing not to try? She's trying the hardest of them all.
To get. It's like, I'm just not trying.
So what do we have next? This is question number 2.
Some arguing.
Okay.
Can you be friends with your ex and why?
Well, we're taking it up a level with this one.
This
is real relationships.
This is a complicated question.
I think that we would all like to be friends with our exes.
Yeah.
But
it's so situational.
Yeah, I can't say I've always been on my best behavior. There's a reason why you break up, and sometimes it's your fault, and sometimes it's not.
Yeah.
But anyway, I'd like to. Maybe somebody's out there like stronger than we are. Maybe somebody out there could really pull it off.
The higher emotional intelligence.
I'm just such a.
How high is your EQ? And will be reflected in this.
Super
answer.
Low. I'm terrible. Terrible. I can't even
It so depends.
I can't stay like friends with my banker from like visit to visit.
Oh my God.
But maybe you guys are more mature than we are. Let's see what everybody had to say.
I think that I could be friends with my ex if because I think I would choose people who I could get along with, even as just a friendship. I'm also like I also get along with people very easily, so I think I could get along with someone even if they were my ex.
I bet that she's the one who's like, she'll never break up with her boyfriend even when
That's a great question. I think it depends on the couple and the maturity of the two people involved and why you broke up. I have 2 like exes. I'm very good friends with one, and it works totally fine because we both respect each other's boundaries. We respect the other relationships that we are in, and we broke up pretty mutually just because we like had an understanding that our futures weren't going to align ever. We both wanted very different things from life. But he's still one of my best friends, and like I can honestly say that because we are both mature adult people who talk about things and make sure that our boundaries are clear in our friendship as well. But I also have an ex that I do not speak to because he cheated on me, and we're done. I'm Sicilian American. That doesn't fly. You don't come back from that ever. So I think the answer is it depends on the two people involved and maybe why they broke up.
Okay, fair enough.
Very fair. I feel like she really covered it all.
So this is kind of interesting and funny to me. My last girlfriend broke up with me 2 years ago, and she had said she fully believed that we could still be friends. And I agreed because we'd been friends for years before we even started dating. What happened after that, though, is I've never heard from her again. Not once.
No. So she gave you the old, but we'll still be friends.
Yeah, just empty promises.
God. Okay, you fell off the cabbage truck. Have you heard that one before?
I think that you can be friends with your ex if y'all ended the relationship on good terms. But if you ended the relationship poorly, then why would you want to be friends with your ex?
Yeah, but right. Do you ever like just get really like mean?
I think so, but I also have never had like an actual breakup. I've been with my boyfriend for like a really long time. But if we were to break up, I would think we'd be friends. I'd hope so, because you care about that person and obviously you liked them enough to like spend the time you did with them.
Maybe they're just like your key to staying on the island.
Yeah.
Definitely cannot be friends with my ex. It would not work. We ended up in really bad terms, and I don't think that would be logical or reasonable.
Yeah, well, and it also works the other way. It's like if you still kind of like that person, then you can't be friends with them.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a fine
so
line.
complicated.
Well, there is a lot of wisdom in here and some controversial attitudes, but pick one of these guys. Who do you agree with? Let's send this person to the finals.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got
a lot of emotional maturity, a lot of different situations. It really does depend on how. I think the main thing is how those people broke up. Lauren.
Not a lot of experience, but a lot of wisdom.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, congratulations to you, Lauren. We will see you in the finals. I had my eye on some of these other. Did you notice how high, like, some of the applause meters had gone for some of these people?
Yeah.
Yeah. So just because we haven't explained it yet, if you send stars to people, their little applause meters go up, and you'll see that in the show. And it's also very helpful to them because if you get a bunch of applause, it means that the recordings that you make are more likely to be seen. If they're more likely to be seen, you're more likely to get a vote, and votes are what get you on the show. So applaud your friends with stars.
Yeah, and this is an opinionated answer. Those were opinionated answers. So.
Oh yeah, no, people were not. It wasn't like one of those where everybody says the same thing.
Yeah.
Finally, something important here. If you could ask your pet one question and they could answer, what is the one question that you would ask your pet? You know, I bet a lot of thought went into this one. I am really looking forward to the answers.
Yeah, so much.
There was a lot of chatter around my house.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, we've got some very mysterious animals, and lots of them. That's the first question: is which pet you're going to ask, because you only get one question.
Yeah. Oh, I'm lucky. I only have one pet, so I don't have to really make a hard decision.
Yeah.
With that.
You don't like, but also it should be something that's like, if you ask your goldfish a question, they may not be able to answer you in a way that you could understand because they're just way too, way too alien and deep.
Yeah. Like, would they have like higher intelligence?
Could be. Don't know.
Less intelligence.
Would
you even be able to hold the conversation?
I don't know, but I feel like with my dog,
if I could ask my pet any question, I'd probably ask him if he liked me. After all these years, I really want to know that because I feel like we're best friends, but what if he secretly hates me? That would be pretty sad.
I think you'd know it, Zach. I think you wasted your question. Your dog loves you. Your dog loves you so much.
If I could ask my pet one question, are you an agent? If you were an agent and you can talk, tell me right now. And I will ask that because I be seeing all the movies. I be seeing all the cartoon movies, and I really feel like dogs can talk. When they bark at us, I really feel like they talk, and just don't know what they're saying. So I feel like if I could go to my pet right now, I would ask him, do you work for an agency? If you do work for an agency, I need to know. Let me know right now so we can both be on the same accord. I won't tell nobody.
Yeah,
my dog gives police energy.
Is your dog an agent?
If you could ask your pet one question and they could answer, what would it be? Yeah, I would ask him why he won't leave me the heck alone. He just bothers me all the time, and I'd like to know, why won't you leave me alone?
He's dogging you. Uh-huh. See what I did there?
Oh.
Sorry. Dad
my
humor.
dog
I've got agency for dad humor.
That's true. Yeah. You still got to get a little slack.
If I could ask my pet one question and they could answer it, what would I ask? I would ask my pet, I would say, Simon, why the heck are you following me around all day?
Yeah. My dog.
If I could ask my pet one question, it would be, what are the things that really make you happy, that you really enjoy in your life and want to do for the rest of your remaining years?
And that's it. You're just going to turn your life around in order to service your dog or cat.
If I could ask my pet one question, it would probably be why he always pees in my bed. Yeah.
It's his secret mission.
Okay.
He's an agent. He's you're an agent. Oh,
Zach doesn't have to worry, but Vivian might have to worry about her pet disliking her. That sounds like
Yeah.
With pause.
Right. You and Zach should communicate.
It sounds premeditated.
Yeah. So everybody, you got to vote for one of these people. Who's got the best question to ask there, Pat? Maybe you've got a better question, in which case use the orange button and record your answer, and we'll watch them on the air. How about that?
Tara.
She is going to make her dog's life an absolute paradise, and she just needs to know. You know, imagine how frustrating it is for the dog.
Our pets are really our children. We need to know what's best for them.
Sometimes you got to make hard decisions for your pet.
Yeah.
Like, no, you do not get to go chase whatever. Yeah, my dog was chasing some wild animal last night. And then he got chased all the way back to the house. That's what I would want to ask.
Do you think he's too big? He thinks he's tougher than he is?
Yeah, exactly. And then like somebody finally like turned on him. He didn't like that very much at all. I think I got bigger questions because I think that like pets, like they may have some deep insight in the universe that they could share with us. But I digress. What fashion trend from the past do you wish would come back to haunt our present? It would be the trends of decades past.
I feel like nowadays every single trend is coming back in style in the matter of months.
Notice my 50s Hawaii shirt. It's very very 1950s.
I've seen 70s. I've seen bell bottoms. I've seen the early 2000s coming back. The low waisted,
bell bottoms,
the graphic tees. Yeah, I've seen everything, and we're creeping dangerously close to like 2014 Pinterest.
As like a retro 2014
hot topic. That's what we're going to, and it's scary, and I'm scared.
Throwback Thursdays.
I don't want my 5th grade mustache clothing phase to come back.
You know, not that I think this is fully gone, but I think Crocs are on the way for a big comeback, and I think they're due for it. I think that Crocs in the early 2000s was maybe one of the best fashion trends ever. And I really hope that we see him come back soon in the 2020s.
And you know they're made of recycled tires. I don't know if you knew that.
Really?
Yeah, fashionable and sustainable.
I would totally like to see Regency era ball gowns and tuxes and tails come back. I think it would be awesome. And I just want to see them walking around town down here in Princeton and getting in and out of their VWs.
I could see Pear like with a hot top hat and
yeah.
So I think these are already making a comeback, but anything high-waisted, skirts, pants, shorts, literally anything with tight tops. That is such a good look.
I feel like that's in.
What decade would you call that?
70s?
70s. Yeah. Okay. Right? Yeah. When the overall shorts come back,
definitely wish that like neon sweatpants, tracksuits, sweatbands, even like a fanny pack here or there, and like the swooshy material, but it's got to be in neon. Those are like the parties that I look forward to going to the most, where I can deck out in like 80s gear and nobody looks at you funny, but it should definitely come back.
I got a closet full of that, so let me know.
That's great.
It's the last time I bought a shirt.
The trend I wish that would come back from the past was my favorite was Heelys. I used to love Heelys when I was a kid. Every day I used to ride my Heelys from home. I used to fall a lot, though. I used to get a lot of injuries, but I wish the Heelys come back.
I was scared of them. Kids were always getting hurt.
Really?
Kids were always
They were banned in my school.
The fashion trend I would love to see come back are those juicy jumpsuits. You know which ones I'm talking about. The ones that was like the soft, velvety texture with the matching bottoms. Like, who doesn't want to be in loungewear all day? Definitely the jumpsuits, the sweatsuits for our men out there.
Yeah, no, I saw somebody in the airport yesterday wearing like full, like, I don't even know what to call it, but it was like a onesie, more or less.
Really?
Yeah.
I like the tracksuits.
So, wheelies, Tails, Crocs, high-waisted garb, anything 70s or anything 80s, or what did Angelica say? So wheelies it is. Demetrius, congratulations. Demetrius is your favorite for this round. Wins $25 and is going to the finals.
Fun and fashion, but at what cost?
Exactly. Well, they say fashion ain't pretty.
It's true.
But yeah, no.
I've had some Heelys accidents. I have.
The problem is that they're giving them. They're like designed for little kids, and little kids are the last people who should have them. Like I could do it right now. Like if you gave me a pair of Heelys, I feel like I've got the skills.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but
no, I've eaten tile in Toys R Us. And many a times in the mall. Oof.
Heelys. I keep calling them wheelies. What is a drunk text that you have sent? Share with us. Did you have to apologize for that? Yeah, no, I used to, during the days when I used to go out a little bit more, I actually put like a block on my phone. Like no text would go out after 9 p.m.
I'm actually like not bad with this, luckily. If anything, it's like I go radio silent. I don't touch my phone. I'm very glad that that's how I function.
No, but some people just embrace it, and I've got like certain threads that just light up at 11 o'clock at night.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it
really depends. It also depends where you are.
Stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. Family stuff, political stuff, the stuff that's like really like in there eating at you after a couple cocktails.
It all comes out. That's so funny. It's so funny.
Yeah,
I like receiving.
Well, I've only sent drunken texts to some people that I was friends with, perhaps. Well, it was just one guy, and he was okay with it. I mean, it was great.
That wasn't what I was thinking of, but yes. She did not have to apologize.
I've never been drunk before, but I have sent some very ridiculous texts by accident when you're trying to say something, but you just type the wrong things, yeah. But I've never been drunk before.
Well, she's so cute.
Stick with it. See how long you last in this hard and cold
I haven't
world.
sent many drunk texts, but my friend in college, when I was drinking one night, was texting me, and he asked me how I was, and I wanted to play it cool, so I said warm, because I was just being honest. I was pretty warm, and I didn't have to apologize the next day, because he made me feel really, really sorry that I'd said it over the course of the next couple of months.
See, I don't believe her when she says it was a total accident.
Yeah.
That's the beauty of a drunk text.
That is.
You can say you didn't mean it.
But you did. Deep down.
I sent a lot of them, but one time I called out this friend on how they were treating me, and I was kind of mean with it, and I did apologize. But I also feel like I was in the right anyway. But yeah, there's too many to count.
Not sorry. Yeah, this is what I would. These are the ones we get in my family. True feelings come out on Saturday
This is super
night.
random, but one time I sent my friend a text that said that I had lasagna in the oven and it was burning, but I was in a car the entire time, and I don't think I regret it, but it's super random. I don't think I enjoyed it.
I think that is a interesting conversation to have with your analyst.
All of the drunk texts I've sent have been very nice. Too nice. They're just in all caps. I love you. You're the best person in the whole world. And it's to my dentist. It's just to random people in my phone. But I don't regret sending them. Maybe sending them to certain people. But no. A little dose of positivity. You're welcome if you get that. You're welcome.
How healthy she is.
Yeah.
You're
that's
welcome
sweet.
if you get a text from me.
You're
So,
blessed. I'm blessing you with this text.
blue buttons on your screen. Number 1 is on the left. Is Angel. Number 6 on the right is Bella. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Click one of those blue buttons and vote for one of our little pals here and send them to the finals. and for the opportunity to win $100 in cashola.
Wow.
I know. See, Shayna was a good one. That was a real drunk text. That was an angry, passionate, tequila text.
Drunk words are sober thoughts.
Ah.
And sometimes you need a little liquid courage. She needed a little liquid courage to stand up for her friend. Maybe it was over the top, but it's better to get it out than keep it in.
Yeah, well, truth.
Yeah. It's the honesty.
Honesty hurts. If you could go on a road trip with any person, living or dead, who would it be? I'm a big fan of the road trip. I love road trips.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I've gone across the country a couple times. But sometimes you go with the wrong people.
Yeah, it's so important. I don't think there's many people I could go on a road trip with.
So I heard a funny story. I was with a guy. He was like telling me about the best road trip he ever went on, and he was an older guy, and he went on a road trip with Janis Joplin. And I'm thinking that would be one of the people on my list for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well.
He said they got to the end and they were no longer friends at the end. Sadly.
Oh no.
I could see that happening.
That's the thing. It can ruin relationships. It really can.
Yeah. What if you're like spitting the sunflower seeds down on the seat? Don't like that.
No.
Not paying for your share of gas. I don't know.
There's so much I can go on.
If I could go on a road trip with any person, living or dead, who would it be? Probably Muhammad Ali. And let me go ahead and tell you why. I remember being on YouTube the other day and seeing a video in which a couple met Ali in the Great Wall of China. And I started thinking, how would it be to travel around the world with Ali? I mean, this is just a road trip, but traveling with someone like Muhammad Ali, no one will pick a fight.
It's true. You'd be safe the whole way.
You go Ali or Spinks, though.
If I'm going on a road trip with someone, I would most definitely go with a person who is worth it, a person who is fun and full of excitements in life, and a person who's ready to go or just go with the flow with everything. So I'm choosing my girlfriend to go with me to a road trip anywhere in the world.
Well, you'll definitely find out whether you're meant for each other.
That's very true. It's a true test.
If I am to go on a road trip with anyone, that person is definitely going to be my dad. You know why? Because he will be running commentary and telling you stories about every landmark, every sport, every box stop, everything. The man knows quite a lot of places, and it's always fun traveling with him.
Yeah, my dad's one of those too who like reads every plaque out loud.
Yeah.
It's charming.
My dad just has some anecdotes, but not. I don't know how much trivia he has.
Well, I mean, yeah. What do you talk about after,
If I were to go on a road trip with someone, living or dead, I believe I'll choose someone like Bear Grylls. I don't know if you guys know him, but he's like a outdoor survivalist type of person. And well, I wouldn't say that I don't know much about outdoors, but I've seen plenty videos. But seeing and doing it in real life is two way different things. So I'll probably choose someone with experience, such as Bear Grylls.
He's got a show out right now where he goes on a road trip with Natalie Portman.
Wow.
So
for this one, I'd probably pick Kevin Hart, I would say. Road trips get super boring, so we're going to need some good vibes, some good times. And he's always got something funny or something stupid to say, so I'd take him.
He would be pretty much nonstop. He'd be that guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd probably go on a road trip with Kid Laroi. Pretty good rapper, singer. Love his music. We can vibe out. Maybe sing a song together. Without you.
Well, we have some tough choices here for our road trip companion. Muhammad Ali, someone special in your relationship, maybe your dad. Bear Grylls, smart, somebody's thinking ahead.
Kevin Hart,
yeah. a singer who I didn't recognize, but nevertheless, like a popular singer, that would be fun. You have something to do.
Yeah. I feel like a comedian can be a blessing or a curse. Enrique with Muhammad Ali.
Yeah, well, that was an interesting answer. It's like that's not your
He's expecting to get into some fights.
I think that Muhammad Ali is bigger than that too, because he was also kind of a philosopher and a poet and a boxer, master of the sweet science. So who are you taking on your road trip?
Oh, probably just like my best friend. I think maybe my roommate, because we already had that comfortable silence. We've already probably spent that much alone time together. So I think we could do it.
I'm taking Velma from Scooby-Doo. I think she's the most interesting of the mystery bunch, and I think that she'd be handy.
I didn't think about fictional characters.
No, yeah, I know. And ordinarily, you're thinking Shaggy or Scooby, because they'd be a lot of fun. But like they're going to help pay for gas. Come on.
That's very, very true.
Well, we have heard 6 questions now, and so you know what that means. It's time for the big runoff where everybody that we voted for in each round now goes head to head, mano a mano, and then we're going to pick one winner. One winner wins $100. So we're going to go through and oh wait, I got to start the animation. We're going to start. I know, goes with my shirt. So we're going to review each of the answers quickly. And then you guys vote, and whichever one of these things. It's hard to like take road trip versus reality show, but there can be only one. It's like the show The Highlander. Talk about dating myself.
I would say the Real Housewives of Atlanta, although I do follow the one from Beverly Hills, but Atlanta is the one that I follow the most.
So Annabelle's answering the question, what reality show would you totally win?
Yeah. I think so, but I also have never had like an actual breakup. I've been with my boyfriend for like a really long time. But if we were to break up, I would think we'd be friends. I'd hope so, because you care about that person and obviously you liked them enough to like spend the time you did with them.
So Lauren is answering the question, can you be friends with your ex? She says yes.
If I could ask my pet one question, it would be, what are the things that really make you happy, that you really enjoy in your life and want to do for the rest of your remaining years?
If you could ask your pet one question and have them answer, what would it be? Tara's a giver.
The trend I wish that would come back from the past was my favorite was Heelys. I used to love Heelys when I was a kid. Every day I used to ride my Heelys from home. I used to fall a lot though. I used to get a lot of injuries, but I wish the Heelys come back.
So, which fashion trend from the past? By the way, I would die.
I sent a lot of them, but one time I called out this friend on how they were treating me, and I was kind of mean with it, and I did apologize. But I also feel like I was in the right anyway. But yeah, there's too many to count.
Shane is number 5, and she's answering the question. What's a drunk text that you recently sent? Bad girl.
If I could go on a road trip with any person, living or dead, who would it be? Probably Muhammad Ali. And let me go ahead and tell you why. I remember being on YouTube the other day and seeing a video in which a couple met Ali in the Great Wall of China. And I started thinking, how would it be to travel around the world with Ali? I mean, this is just a road trip, but traveling with someone like Muhammad Ali, no one will pick a fight.
It's such an odd answer. The more I think about it, a couple of hours, in 2 hours, we make this switch over from last week to next week, which is sort of weird. Yeah. But and then we have a whole new set of questions. Lifeguarding. Well, somebody's got to do it. It's a metaphor for what you do all week with the questions.
There you go.
All right, everybody. Thank you so much on behalf of everybody here at Question of the Day and BeOnTheAir.com, and not to mention Consolidated Wonder, who pays the bills. We thank you very much, and we look forward to seeing you all online this week.
Bye. Thank you.